Okay, everybody, let me show you what I'm talking about. Okay, we got the top roll in here. I'm gonna take these out. And if you look, these are crispy and up, okay? These are crispy and up. Now what I'm gonna do is take my tongs and flip them over here. And I want you to look and see how this is actually becoming crispy. Look at that. Alright. I mean, we like wings, but do you want the wings always on your finger, you know? See, look. Nice and crispy. Sauce on there, but not exactly too saucy. So we're just going to flip them over and put them back in there for maybe about a minute or so. And you just have to watch me on this one because this is not going to take that long with these wings right here. Put them right there. And just let those kind of do their thing. And while we're waiting, I guess you want to know a little bit more background about me. Well, I'm an at-home wife. I've had this hobby of cooking and baking cakes for many years. My grandmother always told me, said, you know, if you ever find yourself wondering what to do in your career, go back to what I taught you. I taught you how to cook. I taught you how to bake. You know, if you ever find the need where you need to do that for a job, then you have the skills. So I take a little bit of that old-fashioned cooking and put some modern techniques to it. So back then, people didn't care about whether or not your calories, so something was too fat or, you know, too greasy or too sweet. But nowadays, we have to watch what we eat, and they should have too. So let's go back to this. We are not going to stop having fun. See, look at that. You hear that sizzle? These are crispy. And what I'm going to do, stuff falls sometimes. Just take them and put them up to the side right here. And like I said, you got to do these in batches. Don't fill your trays up because I got one more little small batch here that I need to put in there. It's not going to take that long. I'm finding that when I put my video camera on pause that it could be breaking up this sensation. So I don't want to drag this out the last few minutes because what we're going to do is start to plate this. And remember, they chicken wings. We're not trying to be fancy. You're going to be eating these with your fingers. You're going to be laughing and talking with your friends, but ideally you want to get this done before a company comes over. Because once people start eating chicken wings, you got beer drinking or alcohol drinking, whatever you want to do. And yes, got a little sauce on my favorite shirt. I like Darth Vader, so I can get it out later. But what I'm going to do is I have this with a mixed salad. Now, the best thing that you can do, this salad is washed and ready to eat, okay? All right? And this is a Springside Market mix right here. You can find this pretty much at any grocery store, all right? And this has with sweet tender leaf lettuce and bold crisp greens for farm fresh flavor. A little bit of everything. And for what I'm looking at here, it's red romaine, green oak lettuce, red oak lettuce, tango lettuce, Swiss chard, pretty much lots of lettuces, endive, radicchio, and some of these ingredients may vary. Anyhow, don't be afraid to try something new. I know a lot of you out there are afraid to try new stuff. You got to get over that. Experience it. One way that people come together is through fellowship. Fellowship, eating, drinking. You don't want all those times to be with the funeral or somebody sick or just the holidays. You know, we got basketball season coming up, baseball right now, and definitely, this is definitely good for my football lovers here. So, yeah, this is smoking a little bit. I want to do is turn this over. And look at that. Look how this paper is actually burning. That's why I said you got to change this paper, you know, in between. Change it in between sometime, okay? You know, so I'm trying to hurry up because it is summertime officially now. And just turn them over, let them get a little crispy, like I said here. And yes, your kitchen does get dirty, so as you're cooking, try to get some of these things out the way. I'm walking up here to my garbage can right quick. And I have a garbage can to where I can actually, well, let me put that down here. Foot pedal. When you have a foot pedal action garbage can that just flips up for you, then that makes it more hands-free, okay? And I'll just put this to the side over here for now. And I put this towel here because I don't want to mess up my countertop and have it loaded with dishes and everything. But I like to cook. I like to share my talent with my family and friends. And most of all, I like to make the kids and the family have a good time. They know they come to Auntie Mel house. Auntie Mel got something good to eat. Whether it's going to be the food, whether it's going to be a cake, whether it's going to be some kind of drink. And that's what I do. I like to make my friends and family laugh. I like to make them feel comfortable. And I like to make them feel welcome. I don't have a fancy house. You don't have to have a fancy house or a fancy kitchen. Just make sure your things are clean and that you have a good heart. And when people come to your house, you make them feel welcome. That's what this is all about, okay? So, let's check on these wings before I burn them up. So, turn them over again. And just have a little patience, you know. Cooking should be relaxing. Cooking should not be one of those chores that you hate to do, okay? Now, while that is working, what I want to do is go ahead and finish this video up right quick. I'm going to get 3 plates out the cabinet. And actually, these plates are really the perfect size serving plates. These are buffet style plates. I found these plates actually at a local thrift store here in Fairfield, Alabama. What's the name of that store? The Foundry. Yes, the Foundry. That's where I found them at. And I think they were like 25 cents each, if even that. But they came from a buffet restaurant. Okay, I'm not sure if it was Chinese or some other place, but they look about the size. So we got that. And what we're gonna do next is get you some forks here. I have to rinse everything off. You never know what's gonna be crawling around in your drawers, no matter how clean your house is. Rinse them all. And what you want to do is start just plating stuff, you know. You know, stuff is almost done now. My husband has pretty much helped me with this video. And just take some of this salad. There's a lot of salad. But once you start eating it, it'll be nice. It's nice and peppery. You don't have to be a chef. I love my chefs, but it ain't that hard. Okay? Now, I smell my wings. I better get them out. And yes, we are cooking down with smoke. So we're going to turn the oven off. And nowadays, most ovens don't work unless you have a electric starter. So the days of just when the power going out, you being able to cook inside your stove is over. And this stove is 3 years old. And I cook on my stove. You can see, you know, the areas around the eyes, no matter how you clean them, it's still going to be a little dark because you're actually cooking. My stainless steel, love them, but stainless steel turns, it gets darker when you cook. That's real cooking. Okay. We're going to put this to the side. And this parchment paper also makes it easier to where your cleanup is not that hard, okay? Just side right here. Alright. Oops, that's a little hot. What am I doing? I guess that's safety first. And I guess I can still hold on to these for a second here. Finish cleaning up. And yes, I cook for like I'm feeding people in the army. Like I said, it's my husband, me, and our son here. But I want to give them nice, nutritious food every now and then. things are becoming a little high in the stores. So some of these things are not that expensive, okay? Now, what I'm gonna do next is take, let me get this plate right here. And the smoke is getting to me. And you want to take some of these wings. Oh my God, see, that's what happens in a real kitchen. Let me get that up. So I told you this was live cooking, everybody. I'll put this wing to the side. I guarantee you the cat may get it. So make sure I don't drop another wing. And next, what I'm going to do here is take a little bit of that sauce that I made from sour cream and put it to the side right there. Alright? And voila. All you gotta do is take your favorite dressing and put it on your salad. I like to use that vinaigrette. I love to use vinaigrette here. And you got your wings, and all you need is a beer. So, if you have any questions about this recipe, I hope the video wasn't too long. What I need for you to do is actually send me a comment. This is my first video, and I promise the next one will be better as I make them. So please be patient with me. I just hope that you really enjoyed this and you want to try this for your family. Have a good evening. See you later, YouTube.